All right, Shalom Israel. Mr. Brother Warback coming back to you again with another quick one. Before I get started, I'm going to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors again, and shout out to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shout out to my brothers over there at Great Millstone, Dallas. Okay, just saying shalom and greetings to you brothers. For you guys are the ones that I served and co-labored with for a very long time. And just greetings. And shalom to all you, the hopeful elect that are out there helping to push this word and help the hopeful elect get delivered out of this place, man. All right. So without further ado, I'm just going to get into it. I got some precepts that I'm going to go into, and it's just based upon the time that we're in, a lot of you Jakes, man, you're still caught up in these wicked so-called holidays, man, and there's really no end to it, and there's no fruition to it. It's all vanity, man. Okay? And the Lord actually instructed us not to follow these days, and he gave us our own days to actually have and to serve and to keep. Okay, but you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are very, very stiff-necked, hard-headed people. So until the Lord delivers us out of this place, we're gonna keep banging on you guys, and we're gonna continue to edify the nation and let everybody know what's up with these holidays and these feast days. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull this. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 21. All right. And it says, I hate and I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Okay. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard peace offerings of your fat beasts. Okay. And the burnt offerings and all of that, you guys, you go into these churches, these so-called churches, man, and you worship a fake image. You hoop, holler, run around and rant, and then after that you get done and you go home and you create a meal, you create feasts and offerings, man. You pray over abominable foods, man. Okay. And this is what this is talking about, man. You offer burnt offerings, meat offerings, and if you see this, he says, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard peace offerings of your fat beasts. Okay? Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear thy melody of thy viols. And that's what Jake likes to do, man. Jake likes to make hums and songs and be merry and have a good time. But it's all for naught. It's all thrown up to an idol. Okay? But see, look here what the Lord says about this. Okay? It says, but let judgment run down as waters, and the righteousness as a mighty stream. Okay? So, you're going to get judged for doing these types of things, man. Okay? You're going to get judged, and you're like, okay, so if I'm not supposed to keep Christmas, if I'm not supposed to keep so-called New Year's and Thanksgiving and all these other holidays that, Caesar or that the image, or not the image, but the Babylon has created here, in the image that's a part of all of this madness. Okay. You got to remember that the Lord didn't set that up. Okay. He gives you your feast days to follow in the book of Leviticus, man. Leviticus to 23rd chapter to be as a matter of fact, So I'm going to just get this real quick and then I'm going to get back to it, okay? So this is Leviticus 23:1. And it says, and the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feasts of the Lord Yahweh, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, okay? Holy convocations, and even these are my feasts. Okay, and then you can continue to go down here and read, and verse 3 even tells you, it starts off with the Sabbath, the Shabbat. Okay, tells you 6 days shall work be done, but then the seventh day is a Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. You shall do no work therein, It is the Sabbath of the Lord Yahweh in all your dwellings. All right. So that's first and foremost is the Shabbat. Of course, we know we're in captivity over here right now. So, of course, we can't keep it the way that we want to, but we do the best of our ability. Okay. And then, of course, look here, all the rest of these days, man, you go all the way down through it, and it tells you which feast days that you're supposed to keep, when to keep them, and how to keep them. Okay. But you guys, man, you can't let go of these old Negro slave teachings, man, and just running around and loving wickedness to no extent, man. Okay. And, the Lord is not going to just leave that stuff slack. He's not going to let it go unchecked. Okay. This is another precept. This is Isaiah 1:11. It says, "To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me? What purpose? Okay. Saith the Lord. I'm full of burnt offerings, of rams, and the fat of fed beasts, and I delight not in the blood of bullocks, or of lambs, or of he-goats. When you come to appear before me, who hath required this at your hand to tread my courts? Bring no more vain oblations. Incense is an abomination unto me. The new moons and Sabbaths, the calling of assemblies, I cannot away with. It is an iniquity. It is iniquity. Even the solemn meeting, anything about it is an abomination, basically, is what the Lord is saying. He doesn't want anything to do with so-called Christmas, Thanksgiving, Kwanzaa, or any of these other so-called made-up holidays that you were not given the instruction to keep, man. Okay, you're following after your oppressor and worshiping in vain idols, man. Okay. Verse 14, your new moons, your appointed feast, my soul hateth. They are a trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them. And when ye spread forth your hands, and this is the point, man, because you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, you go out and you will spend your last dollar. You will go into debt. Many of you did. Many of you four-load bills just so that you could go spend money on things that don't even matter, things that you don't even need to appease another person that thinks less of you anyway, most of the time. Okay, the scriptures say a gift destroyeth the heart anyway. All right. Would you think the Lord is really dealing with this, or really dealing with you when you're keeping this type of, you're keeping these types of sayings and doings, and the Lord has forbade all of those things? Okay. The scripture, I got a precept to this next to verse 15 here, but I want to go ahead and I'm going to get that real quick. This is the book of Proverbs, man. Book of Proverbs 28 and 9, man. It says, he that turneth away his ear from hearing the law. And where is our high holy days found? In the law. Okay. Some of them, even with Hanukkah, it's in the Apocrypha. Okay. But you guys don't want to hear nothing about our feast days. You want to hear about all these other things, man. Okay, so he that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayers shall be an abomination. An abomination, man. Okay? So the Lord is not dealing with it. He does not even hear you when you make up these things, man, and you go and you pray for these things, man. Verse 15, and when ye spread forth your hands, I will hide mine eyes from you. And yea, when you make many prayers, I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood. And a lot of you jakes are, man. You go out and you steal, kill, rob, shoot, destroy, bring wickedness and destruction and calamity, man, all around you to your own neighbor, which is other Israelites. You don't do it to the other nations. You do it to your own folks, man. Yes, all of your hands are full of blood. Many of us are being put behind bars, for stupidity, dumb reasons, man. Verse 16, wash you, make you clean. Put away the evil of your doings from before mine eyes. Cease to do evil. Learn to do well. Seek judgment. Believe the oppressed. Judge the fatherless. Plead for the widow. And then it goes on and it goes on to something else, But here's the point, man. You got to come out of those feast days, holidays, that madness that is done around this time of the year. Do your research. Check into those things, man. Okay? You got Google right at the hand of your fingertips. Okay? This is not where, in the old days where you had to go to the public library to go do all kinds of research and read books. Maybe a lot of you should. Okay? But you have the internet right at your fingertips to be able to look up things in depth and detail and do research. Studying these things, man, where they came from. And then you'll be amazed to see just where it goes back to. All right. And so that's it for me today, man. I just wanted to get the juices flowing. The spirit jumped on me to kind of get this rocking and rolling. I know I've been in LA for a little bit, but it's time to get back to work. It's time to get back to business, about the Lord's business. All right. And so with that being said, I'm going to say shalom until next time, and I'm on to the next. And before I do it, I'm going to say all praises, call halal to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Quadash. Once again, I'm going to shout out my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me, and peace and salutations to the hopeful and humble elect. Shalom.